I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. Hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in UK test, part 607, while doing shoulder impingement training. If you participate in the shoulder impingement training in the second half of the video, that is at your own risk. Now we are right now preparing that you're able to make a presentation about the House of Parliament, about the Houses of Parliament. And as soon as we can do it, we're going to shoot a separate video in which we're going to do the presentation. Now, House of Lords. We are a bit stuck at a few points, but that is not so important. We're just going to go here and take the things we understand. So we're going to come now from the beginning, reading through it and looking what we understand. Members of the House of Lords, known as peers, are not elected by the people and do not represent a constituency. Okay, we know that the people of the House of Commons, the members of Parliament, they are voted by the people, they are not known as peers, they are elected and they represent everyone in their constituency. The House of Lords, the people not, and the people in the House of Lords are called peers. House of Commons, members of Parliament, House of Lords, peers. The role and membership of the House of Lords has changed over the last 50 years. The role of the House of Lords has changed. I don't think they have written something to that in the following page. Just about the membership. Until 1958, all peers were. So, what is written here can be still true to some peers. That's the problem. If it's written like that, it could be that some peers are still hereditary, some are still senior judges, and some are still bishops of the Church of England. Have you read something like that? Bishops of the Church of England seem to be still part of the House of Lords, and senior judges would make also sense when here's written. There are peers who are specialists in particular areas, and here's written. They have usually had an important career in politics, business, law, or another profession. So they seem to be bishops of the Church of England and senior judges working in the legal things, in the judiciary, in the judge stuff. Hereditary, which means they inherited their title. Now that is the point we don't understand. So far, yes, but not what comes then. Until 1958, all the peers were hereditary. So until then, all the peers inherited their title. Okay, that is something we haven't understood in the past. Now we understand something new. All had inherited their title. Now it makes sense what is written here. Since 1958, does the Prime Minister have the power to nominate peers? But it seems to be just for their own lifetime. That sentence is a bit strange. Maybe it's you're basically trying to find out why we don't understand it. Since 1958, the Prime Minister has had the power to nominate peers just for their own lifetime. Why using the word just? That is what confuses me. Why saying the Prime Minister has had the power since 1958? Does the Prime Minister no longer have the power? Now who does it now? And why just for a lifetime? It would make sense to say for a lifetime. Just for a lifetime indicates that it would be normally with hereditary. I'm not able to explain what I misunderstand with a just. But I think they mean it as they have written it, and not as the sentence of a usage makes it seem. Since 1958, the Prime Minister has had the power to nominate peers just for their own lifetime. Had, just, now the contradictory part normally would come. And now it is with hereditary. But it makes no sense. They've said hereditary is something more or less of the past. Here's something since 1999 to the hereditary. Since 1999, hereditary peers have lost the automatic right to attend the House of Lords. But they said that they are appointed since 1958 for their own lifetime already. What about the ones who had still running? Since 1999, hereditary peers have lost the automatic right to attend the House of Lords. We now elect a few of their number to represent them in the House of Lords. We are again searching at something which is impossible to find out. We adapted to the civil service. We were trying to find out what the civil service is, and it's just in the text. It is just not the questions we have to the system of hereditary and the life peers. It's just not to find out the information we have here. So we could just stop to search for it, and we will not search somewhere else. We don't need to know it for now. But I want to search on why, because it's a riddle. Yes, it's because we're saying has had the power to nominate peers just for their own lifetime. Has had. So now it's different. Now it's not just for their lifetime, but more than lifetime, which means hereditary. It means they have it for their life, and then we can pass it on. But that is not what fits with the rest here. These are called life peers. And the life peers are the people nominated by the Prime Minister for their lifetime. These are pretty complex things. Lifetime, working. These are all words which are used in different things. They have to be explained everyone and not just said here. That's the problem. Maybe that's one of the problems. They have usually had an important country, and there are a lot of ways. Here, 10 ways in our text. They have usually had an important country in politics, business, law, and another profession. That's okay. Life peers are appointed by the monarch on the advice of a prime minister. Okay, all clear so far. They also include people nominated by the leaders who? The people appointed by the monarch on advice of the prime minister include people who are nominated by the leaders of the other main political party, or the people appointed by the monarch can be also some advised by the Independent Appointments Commission for people who are not part of parties. I understand the 3 sentences. It's totally easy. The leader of political parties propose for people to become the peers. And for the ones who are not part of a political party, the independent ones, there's something separate so that they can also be nominated. That's it. It's totally simple. Life peers are appointed by the monarch on the advice of a prime minister. They also include people nominated by the leaders of the other main political parties or by an independent appointments commission for non-party peers. It's totally simple. The leader, we don't even have to say it, the leader of a political party appoints the people of his party which he thinks should become peers. And the people who are not in a party and cannot have someone like that, there's someone that's committee and that looks out for them. It's totally simple. We're gonna do now the short-term pension training. If you're here to continue preparing our video about the House of Parliament, you can go directly to the next video. We will do now the short-term pension training. If you participate, that is at your own risk. Legs are standing out and stable, and we're doing backward shoulder circles. Down, back, up, and front, and down. And these are forward shoulder circles. Down, back, up, and front, and down. And the last time. And now backwards. Can the Prime Minister nominate themselves? And the last time. And no. No arms, hands, palm to fist, and we're going as far back as we can to the shoulders. High up. Far in the front, deep down, far back, high up, Now high up and down and backwards. In front, high up, back, down, and right down, high up, and back, and down. Next exercise. Next of standing wide apart, we're going into the knees, we're hinging forward with a straight back, letting the arms hang, and we're pinching the scapulars together with effort. Now make fists, lift the arms up, still pinch the scapulars together. Lift the arms down, and the shoulders. Next arm, pinch the scapulars together again. Make again fists, lift the arms up and still pinch the scapulars together. The arms down, and rest. Next exercise, into the knees, hinge forward, with stand with the jump back, let the arms hang, make fists, turn the arms to the inside, lift the arms high up and bring them together. Straighten solid up, bring the shoulders down, together. It's easy as well. So the arms high up and together, the shoulders down, together, with effort. Second round, into the knees, hinge forward with the jump back, let the arms hang, make fists, turn the arms to the inside, lift the arms high up and bring them together. Straighten up and bring the shoulders down and together. Arms high up, together. Next exercise, just lift the arms up. If this exercise causes pain, then don't do it. And the last time. Now the arms to the side, and the arms just in front, and just observe what the scapulars are doing. The scapulars should go to the outside of the ribcage, and now back together. Again to the outside, and back together, and also last time. Now the bird lift up. Long arms, strong fists, and bring the shoulders together, down, and now turn the arms to the inside. Arms to the inside, shoulders down, together. And the arms to the outside, shoulders are staying down and together. Change. Arms inside, shoulders still down, together. And change. Arms outside, shoulders still down, together. Release. Next exercise. Hands form to fists, a bit in front. Bring the arms in front, shoulders down, together. Arms back, shoulders up, and in front. Arms in front, shoulders down, and together. Arms back, shoulders up, and in front. And release. Now shrug, lift the arms up, shoulders up, and release it all down. And again, arms up, shrug, and release it down. One last time. Arms up, and down. And the practical, arms together, outside, and in, more or less to relax, so relax. And also to observe what the scapulars are. So that was last time. And now one arm in front. Shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm. And come back with the shoulder. Shoulder is back and down. Pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm. Come back with the shoulder. And the other one. Front, Shoulder is back, down, pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm, and go with back of shoulder. And that was the shoulder management training. I thank you very much, and until next time.